Shyam Metalics. I mean, the stock was the talk of the town all of last week after a UBS note not only initiated coverage with a buy rating, but gave a target price of 1,200 rupees on the stock. So you saw a fair bit of run up. Well, profit booking this morning, but what we're interested in knowing is what the company's plans are. So Brij Bhushan Agarwal, the Vice Chairman and Managing Director at Shyam Metalics, joining us now on the phone line. Mr. Agarwal, a very good morning to you and thank you so much for speaking with us here at NDTV Profit. I think the key question really for investors and viewers this morning is what are you doing differently? So UBS, for example, in its note, which I'm sure you've read and spoken about at fair length by now, is excited about the backward integration that you have managed versus your peers. Tell us your strategy behind that.
Yeah, good morning. If you see, Shyam Metalics is a very different company. Like, you know, as a metal company, I would say we are into aluminiums, we have invested into stainless steel, apart from that, specialty alloy, and the carbon steel, which is a normal steel. So, with this kind of a different metal product mix, we have de-risked our business, and we have also created an opportunity in each and every metal space. If you see, on the specialty alloy, like today we are making, almost a very different alloy, and most of the alloy what we make, we export in the international market. In the aluminium sector, we had been focusing more on the battery foil and the specialty foil, which is used in the, the defense, and which has a major export market. And we are one of the pioneers in the foil today in the country. And the foil what we manufacture is completely a different metallurgy and a completely a different product. So going forward in the aluminium as a specific sector, we are going backward integration. We are going to make our own raw material, foil stock. And we are also tripling the capacity of the foil, which will help us to cater in the larger market of the EV, making the battery bodies and other material as well. And also the automotive and the railway sector, where, the latest concept of the in the metal is,
just on that point, Mr. Agarwal, a question there. Do you have any exposure and visibility to this space right now, EV manufacturing and batteries?
Yeah, because a lot of battery projects are going to be commissioned by 26.
Okay.
And we have done all the protocol tests, approvals and agreements, with the esteemed customers for kind of a marketing tie-up for the battery foil.
So what is the kind of order size you're looking at? And I assume initial conversations are on. You have a figure sort of earmarked of what kind of revenues you would generate from this space in year one, which is 26?
In the presently, we are just entered into the aluminium just a couple of years before, and by 26, 27, we will be doing decently. We'll be crossing a revenue of close to around, more than 2,500 crores in the aluminium. And these are all very specialty product, it's all with a better, the margins are good, the bottom lines are good, and the ROC on all these sectors are extremely different in comparison with the other metal commodity sector.
And so what the margins are, and that's the big mover, right? Which has got, for example, UBS excited. So, yeah.
Yeah. But these are all high margin. The ROC is going to be close to 26, 27, 28% in this kind of a businesses. And these are all specialty alloy, specialty metals. So we expect that we'll be in a very different, the product size, the product model, which will be more, sustainable and more value in the terms of, the quality and the business size.
Right. Mr. Agarwal, can you also tell us a little bit more about the expansion plans that you're taking up? Because from what we understand, that you've earmarked about 2,000 crores of capital expenditure for FY25 and FY26. Here on, what we understand is that the stainless steel expansion is also in the works right now. What is the current capacity? What can the capacity go to? And I believe that you committed a capex specifically for stainless steel expansion at around 1160 odd crores over the span of the next 3 years. What do you have in mind in terms of targets when it comes to capacity, as well as the kind of traction it could potentially bring to your top line?
Till date, out of the total capex outlay what we have declared of around 10,000 crores, we have already invested around close to 5,000 crores, out of which close to 2,300, 2,400 crores has been capitalized, and the plant has been, it's under which of commissioning or the final trials and all. Apart from that, another 5,000 crores is going to be invested in next 2 to 3 years, where one of the investment is going to come in the stainless steel. See, Shyam Metalics foray into the stainless steel adds a lot of value going forward and backward. Like today we are into the specialty alloy, which is one of the ingredient in making stainless steel, and all the iron and steel making, which adds a lot of contribution in making stainless steel, is going to be a backward integration and forward integration for stainless steel and our existing metal business. Today, whatever capacity we are doing today, close to, around 120,000 tons is the installed capacity, like the acquisition what we did last year for Mittal Corp. Our new expansion is going to be almost close to sixfold, and will be, the capacity is going to expand to sixfold. So we expect that, this is going to add a great value, as we know the stainless steel demand in the railways and the other architect and other sector in the construction also is gradually increasing with the kind of safety and, the advantage of stainless steel over the carbon steel. So we expect that we will be able to position ourselves very well in this stainless steel, because most of the raw materials are within the manufacturing of the existing product, and it is going to add great value because the burden of the working capital and the other challenges of infrastructure in setting up backward and forward is released. So we expect this will be a great value in the time to come in the by the stainless steel in our Shyam Metalics.
Mr. Agarwal, so we've seen and heard in detail about your plans, capex up to $100 billion by FY27. Would like to know if that is on track. Do you need to raise more funds? All of that. What, in your view, is the biggest challenge that you could face?
With the kind of positivity, with the kind of country demand and our prudent approach, like you see, in last 3 years we have almost more than doubled the revenue. Our EBITDA has almost 2.5 times what it was 3 years before when we launched the IPO. So honestly speaking, I don't see any challenge or any kind of difficulty, because as on date, whatever capex has been outlay is been planned from the internal accruals. And apart from that, we have a lot of cash in our company which will be utilized for the expansions. So presently, I don't see a major challenge, and I'm quite optimistic, and things are within track, and we'll be able to deliver what we have targeted.